Hello, Musto0063 back for Not Another Needle Game Part 31. I think I lost track a little bit. And this is Stage 9's hard mode. And probably for the first time, I'm probably going to get really quite negative. Basically, this stage is just... I would use the phrase obnoxiously difficult. It's... like I compare it to, like, you know, some of the other hard modes of, you know, obviously of the game, where you go through supposedly a harder version of damn it, you know, the earlier stages. So while I will, you know, freely admit, and it makes perfect sense, that, you know, the hard modes are harder than the you know, the regular versions of the stages, but they're not that much harder, you know? They still can be quite fun. They still don't, you know, add an excessive amount of difficulty. But these screens, or some of them, obviously the first one went by pretty quickly. Some of the screens in this stage are absolutely just awful. I don't use that word lightly. I mean, not awful from a design point of view. You know, I imagine they're probably quite cleverly designed and whatnot, but from a difficulty point of view, they are just... Why did I do that? They are just... they are awful. It's such an unnecessary, from my point of view, ramp up in the difficulty. It did not need to be, in my opinion, Stage 9 hard mode this difficult. I understand and appreciate we are approaching end game. You know, we are damn close to the end now, and there's something to be said for having a challenge. But this, for me, just takes it way above and beyond what it needed to be. Although, yeah, that's 3 screens cleared in not all that much time, but yeah, believe me, well, they weren't easy, and I don't know whether I got just lucky or had a decent run or whatnot. But yeah, this one now, screen 4 of Stage 9, is particularly irritating. Not least just because of this first damn jump, where you've got to get in this switch in between 2 really annoyingly placed spikes, which I've not yet managed once. But when you finally do manage it, who God knows when that was going to be at this point in time. Yay! No, God knows when that's going to be at this point in time. I wonder whether running up against that wall is going to make any difference. Possibly not, but let's give it a go. Well, maybe, I don't know, but yeah, you can see here there's pixel alignment, so, which is not my most favourite. I hesitate to use the word mechanic or gimmick, because I think it's just something that's completely stupid. But yeah, this screen makes use of really intricate, annoying jumps. This one in particular, which I loathe and detest, from which looks very similar to the jump in the end stage of Camellia 2, where I was going to get up to the demo, you know, that area of the stage where there's actually nothing there. So that was 2.5 hours of my life really well flipping spent. But yeah, I don't have a lot of... My commentary on this stage is just going to be almost one giant mini rant, or possibly more, depending on how pissed off I get at certain times. But I just think it's, you know, a massively unnecessary step up in difficulty. I'm really irritated I died right at the end there. Or not right at the end, sorry, there's a whole bunch of stuff still to do, but the bottom, you know, the right at the kind of the end of the bottom area. yeah, I don't. What can I say about this screen? Yeah, so okay, none of the jumps I would say I can guarantee doing either. It's not like a screen where after doing it a certain amount of times or getting out of rhythm, I can say, yeah, okay, I'm going to pull that off, you know, a good proportion of the time. Getting in that area to actually hit the switch, I'm not confident about whatsoever. I'm not confident about the actually getting out of it in the first place. So once you get in, you've obviously got to get out. I'm not confident about the double jump. I've got to pull off if I do get out, where I've got to loop round to the left. I'm certainly not confident about, so that's the double jump bit I'm talking about. I'm certainly not confident about this jump. I absolutely loathe and detest that jump. I'm not all that confident about the bit after it. Funnily enough, I am confident on the bit that I've now died to twice, which is probably the most of the things at the bottom. The last little bit, which should be the easiest, I've now died to twice, and I can't quite believe it. But yeah, that's what I'm afraid of for the most part on this screen. On hitting the corner of that area on the bottom toward the middle. You just seem to not have enough height to be able to get up there with a single jump, or it's blooming tricky to do so. And yeah, the very corner, unfortunately, of that ledge just seems to, or the hitbox for the spike is positioned so that you'll get hit on the very corner of that block. And yeah, I hate the screen. I hate pretty much all screens on this stage, but maybe less so the first three, because they went by pretty easy. But as you can tell, this one is more than making up for my success. And I use that phrase, I use that word lightly, or in quotation marks. My success on the first floors, first three floors. And then, by the way, when you actually get to the bottom left-hand side, you've then got to pull off some jumps up that shaft, where you've got to jump up on a really tight looking set of platforms with spikes. Jump up, reach the mystery block. You'll then find yourself back down at the bottom, and you've then got to make your way up again while the teleporter moves to the right. You've then only got a very small window in which you can get in the teleporter. If you miss that opportunity, the teleporter will disappear from view, and you've effectively lost all that opportunity on that run. So yeah, if you don't time it well, you're screwed. Have I pointed out enough things about this screen that would be irritating? Right. And the way I would do it is tend to kind of clip the platform like this. Oh, I managed to land on one. I managed to land on it at the top one there. Okay, fine. I still think that bit is annoyingly obnoxious, but yeah, I'm not going to complain about actually clearing it first go. Believe me, that is a lot more intricate and annoying than I might have made it look there. Damn, I got so far in this screen, and now I'm going to probably die over and over again. Funnily enough, the first, getting to the first teleporter is possibly the most irritating because of this jump here, the one I just pulled off. And I'm pulling off surprisingly often. I actually think that's the hardest in this stage. But I think this is the last one, so please don't screw this up. Yay! Oh, and please don't be fooled by the fact that I have cleared, I think that's 5 screens in, under 9 minutes. I still absolutely unfortunately loathe Stage 9 hard mode. Right. That was awful. Okay, so what you need to do on this one, once you get over to this left-hand side, alright, that's fine, let's talk about the right-hand side. Hit the switch and then kind of slowly double jump your way up the wall there. On this bit, I guess slowly kind of again get more height up in order to finally single jump over the spikes at the top and get in the teleporter, and that's absolutely awful. And I kind of find that if I, mess up a little bit in terms of the rhythm of where I've got on the wall, then I'm pretty much screwed. So yeah, No, and it can be a bit of a pain to get the to get the right height for these things, particularly this bit on the right on the left-hand side. I kind of feel like I need to get a little bit more height on that last ledge that I can wall jump off of in order to finally single jump over the spikes. I don't think I quite have enough height to pull that off the first time, but I do the second time. And oh my god, I hate this screen with an absolute passion. I don't even know how to best to describe this screen. This is an abomination of a screen. I remember this taking... I actually don't remember exactly how long it took in total, the first time I played this game, but this was probably the one that took the longest, and I just absolutely hate it. Every single jump or manoeuvre, I can't say, yep, I'm confident I'll pull that off. The fact that it's leaks rather than spikes just adds to my difficulty with the kind of slightly, off hitboxes, or having to get used to those. And yeah, I loathe this screen. I suppose what you've kind of seen, I suppose, from the first 6 screens actually has been not all that bad. I'm quite pleased that it only took, I would say about, looking at the time so far, 10 minutes to clear those first 6 screens of this stage, and I would have bitten your hand off if you told me I'd have cleared 6 floors in 10 minutes. But I seriously could be here for hours on this one. I'm really not exaggerating, and it's kind of going back to me being really kind of pleased I missed the double jump. Would you believe it? So pleased thus far about not cutting anything, other than the as I said, a couple of the secret floors, but I kind of did those a different fashion with post commentary and all. So yeah, but. The main game, 99% of it, whatever, without the secret floors, I've done all without having to resort into cutting or anything like that. So, I'm extremely pleased about that. This screen, I don't know about later ones in the stage, but honestly, this screen may have to be the exception to it, because I do not know how long this is going to take. Yeah, like I said, I can't be confident about any single manoeuvre or jump. The only one, maybe as an exception to that, would be the cliff jump. That's hopefully coming up. Yeah, so this bit here, getting into there and well, I was about to say getting up to there, but apparently not. So yay, even that one. As I'm talking about it and saying, even that bit. Probably, but would you believe it? I then died on the jump to get to the cliff jump, which is again the one manoeuvre I said that I probably wouldn't die too much on. So that's both manoeuvres that I would say I'm 95% on, that I actually now already died on. So yippee! And again, would you absolutely flipping believe it? Okay, so fine. There's apparently not a single jump in this floor that I can say, yep, I'm going to pull that off. So bloody hell! Having got that far, that was really flipping annoying to die there. But even that one, where that actually didn't look all that bad, I'm sure that. Oh my god, please, please, please. Yes! You have no idea how much I hate that screen. Seriously. Oh my god. Once I got past the bit with the double jump, and even then the double jump bit didn't take all that long. I have no words for how much I detest that screen. Seriously. It's an absolute abomination. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I honestly even maybe don't care if I get like stuck on a little bit now. I've beaten that screen with relative ease. And oh my god, seriously, if you've played it and you know about it, that screen, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe you find that screen, you've played thus far and you find that screen no problem, but that's the worst one of the game for me. Although it's not going to now, because it took far less time than some of the other ones to clear, so it's not going to turn out to be the worst, but I honestly think that's the hardest screen of the game. No joke. So, with that final, I believe anyway, final Churach reference out of the way, we are back to the wall banging mechanic and intricacy and having to kind of stand on narrow edges of ledges and whatnot, and yeah, it's kind of irritating. So what I'm doing here is obviously trying to rest on the very edge of that ledge. There's a spike there that I need to avoid. I can then teleport through and get over to the middle area. Right, fine. Finally, right, okay. So now, what I'm trying to do here is, there we go, something like that. I assume, yeah, because all the switches here are trolls. No! Oh well, it didn't take that long to get back up there, so all right, fine. I assume that, like it says here, that, you know, is it kind of, what the hell? I don't even know how I fell off the edge of that. I was kind of barely even pressing the button, and all of a sudden he just dropped off. But anyway. Oh, lovely, don't get a double jump there. Yeah, I assume that all the switches here, well, I don't think you can even get any of them, really. Or certainly the ones, you know, up these long spike shafts. And you might recognise this screen as being an upside-down version of the screen that was immediately after the Churach leak screen of Stage 9 normal mode. So, come on, this first flipping jump a lot more often. So yeah, you can't really get any of those switches, so yeah, I assume that, okay, no, you do have to get you will have to obviously get the one then that's, or the third one along from the right-hand edge, because obviously the switch I just got there is a troll, and you get trapped and you die. I'll give you the applause for that troll though. That's and completely different to what the original one was. It was in fact the one that I assume I'm going to have to get here. That was the bloody hell, seriously. That was the troll, the one that you weren't supposed to hit. So yeah, you've even switched up which switch is the troll. Okay, the way this is going, I've got a feeling this is going to be, yeah, probably the last one of the video. You know what? I'm still just so flipping happy that the Churach one is done. I can take perhaps a little bit more death on this one than I perhaps ordinarily could stand. That's not to say I don't want massive amounts, but right, now we can go here, surely. But then I have to jump up and not hit the switch, so, okay, no, I still got it wrong. But that was the right idea. I do have to get... Damn, not hung enough with the flipping jump. I do have to get the switch up at the top. Yeah. Oh, come on. Then yeah, as soon as I hit the wall, double jump, or yeah, use my jump to get out of there and not hit that final switch, because that's what's screwing me over. Oh come on, why? That's about 2 times in a row I've got that far where I've not got enough height on my flipping jump. Oh, I didn't land safely either. And that one I assume was... Actually, I don't even know what happened there. How on earth did I teleport to where I did and survive? I don't actually know. Oh, must be hitting the corner of the block just above it, which is impressive actually. No, can I please just have this one done? I know I said I was relieved at clearing the Churach one, but I don't want to... I've done it again. I don't want to die so many times on this one. I would swap it though, incidentally, because I could have been on that Churach one for hours, and I am really not exaggerating. Oh. Trying to get the right height with everything, and also trying to, you know, look at two things at once and land safely is a pain. And I do struggle with the multitasking of things like this. So, which is another reason why this mechanic, while I don't dislike it, just proves to be, you know, quite awkward for me. Oh, come on! Worse than the Churach screen. Unbelievable. No, too high. Oh, why? No, why? I don't understand how I'm dying on that spike. I really don't. It's so of course this time, to try and absolutely 100% safeguard against doing it, I jump into the spike above it because you've got me so paranoid now. But I feel like I need to do something else to avoid the low spike. And I do hate when those kind of things happen, because ordinarily I should never die to that, but you end up screwing me over in one particular way that just means, that just gets me so paranoid that I feel like I've got to change strategy and take a risk by doing something another way. And it's really flipping annoying, and I cannot even get up to the standing on this ledge at the moment. I was really hoping that this video wasn't going to now go on so long. This is definitely the final one because I'm well over 20 minutes. The way this is going, it's going to go on for 30 minutes. I can't believe this screen is causing me this many problems. I'm losing. I'm seriously losing all my euphoria at having beaten oh my god, beaten Churach. You're ruining my good mood. Wonderful. I couldn't honestly believe that that could happen. But you are honestly starting to ruin. Yeah, my fit. Oh my god. My feeling of joy at having beaten the last screen. Holy mother of hell. Right. Hit the save and we'll end it there. Ugh. Right, that's about a third of the way through the stage, so this is certainly not going to go by as pretty much all other stages have in 2 videos. Yeah, see what I mean about this stage being annoyingly difficult, but we'll pick up the next third quarter, whatever, of stage 9 hard mode next time. Cheerio. Oh, in my heat of the moment, in my absolute loathing for this screen, I forgot to show off something. So yeah, I've been talking a little bit about kind of the TNT as I've been going through the game. Here's what happens if you try and use TNT on this screen. Nope, doesn't work. So yeah, even if I really wanted to get rid of everything on this screen, which believe me I do, I actually can't. But yeah, nice little touch, and I did get an extra little achievement for that. So yeah, just something I forgot to show off there, added a little bit of an extra to the end of this video.